welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a video I'm very excited to do. As you guys know, I love fragrances, and I had a company called BeLayered reach out to me and send me some of their fragrances. So thank you so much to BeLayered. They are not sponsoring this video, but they did send the fragrances over. I'm super excited because I have already tried them out to see how I like them, how they last on me, how they go with my body chemistry. If you guys know anything about perfumes, perfume smells different on everyone, so something that smells good on you may not smell good on me. So perfume is very personal, so this is just my experience with these perfumes. I do want to throw this out there that I do get reached out to by a decent amount of companies. I wouldn't say I'm like a huge YouTuber and I get reached out to all the time, but I do get reached out to by a decent amount of companies, and I don't respond to everyone because I don't believe that what they have to offer is relatable to my content, or I don't really believe in the product. So I don't make videos on every single thing that comes my way, but when I do make videos on products, let me tell you guys, it is because I truly believe in the brand, and I will always tell you guys my honest opinion on the products, whether they are sent to me for free or whether I buy them or not. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. As always, if you have not subscribed, please make sure to subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and let's jump right in. So if you haven't heard of BeLayered, BeLayered I believe is like a sister company to Alexandria Fragrances, which is a really good, affordable perfume line, and they do like a lot of dupes. They do like their own perfumes as well. They asked me what perfumes like I like, what is like my favorite. I told them I like vanillas, I like fresh, I like citrus. They do have different kind of fragrances. They have single note fragrances, they have their own fragrances, and then they have ones that are inspired by other high-end fragrances. They sent me over 4 fragrances. They are each $53.95, so they're very affordable. They are a 1.8 ounce, 55 milliliter. Alrighty, so each one of these fragrances came in like a little bag, and on the bag says Alexandria Fragrances. All the bottles are like the same, so it kind of reminds me of like Jo Malone, how all of them have the same, and these fragrances are also meant to be layered just like the Jo Malone fragrances. So I'm going to start off with my first one, and it's actually one of the ones that is inspired by another fragrance. This is called First Kiss. This one is my favorite out of the 4. It smells so good. It has like a warm vanilla, but it's still like not too warm. It's fresh at the same time. It smells so pretty. It has roses in it. You can smell the roses. I think the roses and the vanilla together, it just smells so good. So this fragrance is actually one of the fragrances that is inspired by another fragrance. It's inspired by Parfums de Marly, the Delina perfume. I personally have never smelled that, but I did read the reviews on this one, and everyone's saying that it smells exactly the same. I'm going to go ahead and read to you guys the description on the website. It says, fall head over heels with your first kiss, with mouth-watering vanilla enticing an addiction with each and everywhere, intoxicating rhubarb and a dash of lovely roses and flowers to make the perfect nostalgic memory just like your first kiss. And the note says it's rhubarb, nutmeg, Turkish rose, peony, vanilla, cedar, and vetiver. I am very big on notes and reading notes and seeing what notes a perfume has. I mentioned before that I love vanilla. I love vanilla scent. I love vanilla candles. So it's no surprise that this is one of my favorites. The next fragrance that I have here is called F @CK Me. And I will put that up on the screen because I don't want to get in trouble by YouTube for pronouncing that. But yes, that is the next one, and I really do like this one as well. It is soft. It is like inviting, you know. It's very sexy fragrance. I feel like it's very like come closer to me kind of fragrance, if you know what I mean. It also has like a powderiness to it, but it's very like light powdery. It's not like your grandma kind of fragrance powdery. I see wearing this one like date night, going out, you know. It is a very like wintry warm scent. It has mandarin, vanilla, jasmine, ginger, ambergris, and sandalwood. This one is actually one of Layerd's original fragrance. This is an expiration. This is like their own creation. It says start to finish, this is a scrumptious fragrance that lifts lightly from the skin, deepening until softly softening into powdery perfection. BeLayered may be reminding us not to judge a book by its cover or a fragrance by its name. Next one that I have here is called Layered Signature. This is one of their original ones as well, I believe, and it's fresh. It's one of your like everyday kind of fragrances. It has flowers in it, has like very citrusiness to it. I want to read to you guys the notes. You guys know I'm a note person. So it has magnolia, blood orange, rose, freesia, amber, jasmine, peach, musk, and virgin cedar. I can tell you guys what you guys are first gonna smell. You guys are first gonna smell the blood orange, the rose, and the freesia. Those flowers is like the first notes that hit you, and then it dries down. You smell the cedar, you smell the musk. Those are the notes that are gonna linger throughout the day. I don't know if I mentioned, but they all are eau de parfum, so they are gonna be all oil based, all long lasting fragrances. Last but not least, we have here is called Eve's perfume. This one is one of my favorites as well. It is a more citrusy fragrance. I really like it though, and this is another one of their fragrances that is inspired by another fragrance. This one was inspired by Jo Malone's Nectarine Blossom and Honey. I have smelled Jo Malone's Nectarine Blossom and Honey fragrance, and I don't believe it is an exact dupe for the Jo Malone fragrance, but it is very similar. It is long lasting as well. I was able to smell this perfume for a good like 6 hours. It didn't last the entire day, but it did last a very good amount of time on me, especially for being like a lighter citrusy fragrance. Notes of this one are nectarine, peach, green notes, black locust, black currant, plum, vetiver, and honey. I think the honey is what I smell once it like settles, is when I start to smell the honey. But the first like notes that hit you are the more citrusy notes. After once it started to warm up with my body chemistry, I started to smell the vetiver, I started to smell the honey, and I love vetiver. Vetiver is in the Tory Burch fragrances, and I've always loved that note. It is a really like, it is a note that you find more in men fragrances, but I love when it's added to women fragrances as well. It gives it like a little bit, I feel like, of a little bit more like sexiness to a fragrance. But yeah guys, that was all for today's video. Those are all the perfumes that they sent me. They also sent me some samples too that I am going to be trying out, and you'll probably see these in like an upcoming empties video. I have been doing really good about going through my perfume samples so I can get those all out of the way, because I feel like I'm not touching my bottles of perfume because I'm just been focused on samples. I am a really big perfume lover. If you guys haven't checked out my perfume collection video, I will go ahead and leave that up in the cards above, and I'll put that down in the description box below as well. Really do like all the fragrances that they sent me, but I think if I had to choose like my favorite two would be the Eve's perfume and First Kiss. First Kiss is like my favorite out of the four. I love the smell of vanilla. Thank you again to BeLayered for sending these to me. They are really great fragrances, super affordable prices. I know perfume can be super expensive. Normally like designer perfumes are like at least $100, and this is like half of the price. So if you are like looking for a good perfume, I will have their link down in the description box for you guys to go check them out. Again, they only are $53.95 each, and I'm sure if you looked up like BeLayered, you could probably find other YouTubers with coupon codes to make your purchase even more cheaper. Yeah guys, that was it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you have not subscribed already, please make sure to subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. Comment down below, let me know if you've ever tried these out, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.